You ever sit there sipping your morning coffee thinking, how the heck did I survive all that? The career hiccups, the family drama, the surprise colonoscopy. If you've ever doubted how strong you are, if you've ever told yourself, I'm too sensitive, or I'm not cut out for this, I'm here to gently call nonsense. Because odds are you're more resilient than you think. A lot more. And today, we're going to count down the 7 sneaky, unexpected signs that you've got a spine of steel, a heart of gold, and the kind of grit that would make a cactus jealous. Stick around. Number 1 will hit you right in the nostalgia. Number 7, you laugh at the news instead of screaming. If you can watch the evening news without throwing something at the TV, congratulations. You've developed a resilient superpower called emotional detachment with a side of sarcasm. That's right. When you've been around long enough, you realize that every crisis has a cousin from 30 years ago. Remember Y2K? We survived that with nothing but canned beans and mild anxiety. These days, if your first reaction to chaos is, well, isn't that ridiculous? Instead of curling into a fetal position, that's not apathy. That's emotional stamina in action. Humor is the parachute we use when life tries to push us out of the plane. Number 6, you can make a meal out of random pantry crap. If you've ever looked into your fridge and thought, okay, half an onion, a suspicious jar of olives, and 1 egg. Dinner is served. You're not just a creative cook, you're a survivor. Making something out of nothing is a hallmark of resilience. It means you adapt, you pivot. You say, okay, this isn't ideal, but I'll figure it out. Life throws curveballs. You turn them into meatloaf. And let's be honest, no one under 30 knows the magic of turning 5 sad ingredients into a respectable casserole. Number 5, you've let people go, even when it hurt. This one's quieter, but maybe the most powerful. At some point, we all realize that not everyone we started the journey with is meant to walk with us the whole way. Friends change, family disappoints, sometimes we outgrow people, and sometimes we have to protect our peace. If you've had the strength to walk away from someone who drained you, even if it broke your heart, you've got titanium in your soul. It's not easy. It never is. But choosing your well-being over familiarity, that's not selfish. That's wise and strong and rare. Number 4, you still get back up, even when it's slower now. Let's talk literally and metaphorically here. Yeah, the knees crack now. Getting up off the floor isn't exactly graceful, but you still get up. And life? Life's knocked you down more times than you can count. Bad relationships, bad luck, bad backs. But you didn't stay down. Resilience isn't about speed. It's about refusing to stay flat on your back. And maybe muttering a few creative curses while you rise like a slow-motion phoenix with a heating pad. That counts. That absolutely counts. Number 3, you've changed your mind, even when it was hard. Ah, yes. One of the most underrated signs of strength, being willing to say, you know what? I was wrong. If you've ever shifted your beliefs, adjusted your behavior, or learned something new after age 50, you're a unicorn. A wise, humble, resilient unicorn. It's easier to cling to the familiar. But growth? That takes guts. It takes a deep well of courage to unlearn things, to admit you've grown, and to try again. And if you've done that, even once, you've done something extraordinary. Number 2, you still love after everything. You've had your heart broken, maybe more than once. You've lost people, you've grieved dreams, but you still love, you still care, you still show up for others. You haven't shut yourself off, you haven't gone bitter, you haven't decided that feeling is too risky. That is resilience at its most poetic, because after all the hits, you're still open-hearted. Even if your love is quieter now, more cautious, more discerning, it's there. That takes more strength than people realize. Number 1, you're still here. Let's not overcomplicate it. You're still here. You've lived through decades of uncertainty, loss, change, reinvention, pandemics, parenting, perms, and polyester. You've survived love and loneliness, joy and disappointment, victories and embarrassments you'd rather not discuss in public. And somehow, here you are, watching this video, looking for meaning, laughing, growing, hoping. That's resilience. That's the whole definition. You are proof that strength isn't loud. Sometimes it just quietly refuses to give up. You don't have to climb mountains or win medals to be considered resilient. You just have to keep showing up, keep adapting, keep being willing to live, really live, with all the messiness that comes with it. So if no one's told you today, I see you. You're tougher than you think. And more importantly, you're not done yet. If this video made you smile, hit that like button. And if you saw yourself in any of these signs, leave me a comment. Let's remind each other just how strong we really are. Subscribe for more stories, more laughs, and more truth, right here on Aged and Confused.